Alright, guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the Controller Freaks podcast. Do you guys just want to get started with the news?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, how about GTA 6 being in active development? What do you guys
I'd
think?
say it's been too long.
Took them a while.
Took them a
Took
little
them long
bit of a while.
Honestly, I think it's coming too soon. I was expecting at least like 7 more GTA DLCs. But I'm glad.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was expecting to see Michael in the GTA 5 DLCs.
We don't have enough DLCs, fam.
We really
we need
don't.
we need to see a DLC where Michael and Trevor babysit Franklin's kids.
We need to see a DLC where fucking they bring in like Indiana Jones or some shit.
What?
You know how they brought him Back to the Future?
I mean, yeah, but like... Okay, man, go off.
Go off.
Pop
King.
off. Pop off.
Oh my god. So, like, what do you guys, like, want out of the game? I'm just kind of curious.
Let's see, better character models.
Yes, that is a big one.
I used to be in super denial that the character models in GTA 5 were like really good. They aren't.
They're trash. They're so
They-
bad.
They've aged.
Yeah, they're definitely bad.
They've aged
they're definitely bad.
like freaking milk.
They've aged like sour milk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But like, honestly, for me, like the two main things I want to see improved are just like, if they're gonna stick with the whole 3 protagonist thing, just have them each have their own separate stories, like what they did with GTA 4. Because
Yeah.
GTA 5 story was just not good for the characters. Like, none of them really got much development on their own individual stories. It was just always really just plop them together.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But like my other thing,
I always like the Three Amigos kind of story.
true,
Where they all go on heists together.
sure, but like if they're going to each have a lot of like their own individual missions, I feel like they should help like progress like each character's individual plots.
Right.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But like the other thing I want to see improved a lot is like the hand-to-hand combat in GTA. Like
Yes.
it's so scuffed. It is so scuffed. It's
It's very aged.
like I'd be happy if at the very least they like gave us the ability to start throwing people.
Yes.
Like, bro, Saints Row the Third back in like 2010 was able to add in throwing people.
Yeah.
In fact, you could even use human shields in Saints Row 2. Like, if Saints Row could do it, like, back in the 2000s, GTA 6 should be able to do it by now.
I would just be happy if like there was variety in your moves and you didn't just didn't just feel laggy when you punched or when you kicked or something. The ultimate strategy is just running and pressing R2.
Yeah,
I bet you like nobody knows there's a dodge feature if you press square.
yeah.
Everyone ignores it. Because why wouldn't you? You just run and press R2. It kills every enemy in the game.
True.
Except players.
I think it's, you know what? Yeah, sure. Yeah.
True.
True.
I don't know why like they made it so like you can't really like fuck with like main characters. You can only fuck with NPCs.
Right. Which is kind of...
I would have loved to use a stun gun on fucking Jimmy and Amanda like 2 billion times in this game.
True.
Yeah. They're annoying sometimes, so it's just funny to do that to them.
Oh my god,
Hey.
those characters annoyed me so much. I'm just like, yeah, let me just hurt you, but I can't.
Well, you could always throw a sticky bomb on the car, then drive him into the lake. From here, jump out the car, press left on the D-pad, and then boom.
Boom!
Why do I have to do all of that when I could just pull out a gun and go pew?
I mean, yeah, but come on, which one's cooler?
Yeah, you know what, you're right.
Honestly, Honestly, I think I like Bioshock better just because there's just so much less work.
It is less work, I'll admit, but you know what? It's more satisfying to drive them off the pier.
You know what?
Yeah.
Fair.
So yeah, I think like just out of GTA 6 in general, I just other than like the obvious, like I think the big thing I want is like an even better online than GTA 5 had.
Yeah, I'd say so. What was
Like
bad about GTA 5's online though?
no, there's nothing bad. I just want it to be even better.
Oh,
Like
okay. I was like, what are the problems?
yeah, no, nothing bothers me in GTA 5 online. It's a blast other than the people that are just try hard. But you're going to get that in every online game.
Yeah, that's just an online setting in general. Online just invites sweaties.
Yeah, but like GTA 5 online is already great. I think you can make it even greater though in GTA 6 online.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Because I feel like
actually,
Mhm.
sorry to cut you off, Brett. I just thought of another idea that would be fun to kind of bring back. Like, bring back the ability to keep your cheat codes, like how they did in GTA 4. Like, if you type in the codes, you literally just use. They become like another part of your menu on your phone.
Yeah.
Bring that back.
I didn't know about this feature till you told me like a week ago. Like I thought that was like so lame that they didn't keep that.
Sarge, if you still play GTA 4, remind me to send you a video of like all the cheat codes. That way you could just put them in and just go ham because they're fun.
Next time I play 4, I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know. I'll send you a video. But anyway,
But yeah,
back to what you were saying, Brett.
no, what I was saying though was like GTA 5 is already like good ground point. Like make it even better. I feel like nothing could ever be perfect. Like I feel like you could always improve on something. You know what I mean?
You can only become closer and closer to perfection.
Yeah.
I do have another question about GTA 6 though. Do we want another like? Do we want Los Santos again? Do we want Vice City? Do we want Liberty City? Or do we want like a new map?
Give me a new place, honestly.
Honestly, I'd be happy with either something that's not Los Santos or Liberty City because I feel like we kind of already did that. Bring back either Vice City or like Las Venturas or San Fierro, something like that. Or like give us something new. But if I have to pick Vice City,
I'd be happy with Liberty City or a new location.
yeah,
Mostly because I really like Liberty City.
yeah, Liberty City was great in GTA 4.
It was pretty raw.
Yeah. All
What about
right.
North Yankton?
What's up?
What about North Yankton?
Oh my god.
Oh
You know-
God,
you know
no! Ew.
You know where like the game starts? Fucking Canada.
Ew.
Ew. Canada.
No one
they
likes
may as well
Canada.
just remake Death Row to Canada at that point.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Konami's still selling NFTs. They just won't
Ooh.
back down.
Konami has just been making every wrong decision.
What a bunch of
Konami has been
boomers.
making terrible decisions for years. Like they used to be
Middle
so
Gear's
good,
fine.
and now they're just like, we're gonna keep selling NFTs to preserve content that's been loved by our customers as commemorative art. Well, you know what you could do, Konami, is just release it as regular art.
They've been making shit decisions since they canceled PT.
Yeah,
They could literally just revive the IPs in some form or fashion. TV show, card game, video game.
like they've been salty at Kojima, and they've made a terrible Metal Gear game. That series is never coming back. I guarantee it.
Metal Gear Survive was so bad.
Yeah,
Didn't you have to pay $10 for?
you had to pay $10 for a second save slot. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Wow.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yo,
the game only
I don't
launched with
remember
one
that.
save, and if you wanted more save slots, you had to buy them. They were $10 each.
That's lame.
yeah, you
Yep.
had to buy these stupid credits. It was so lame.
Oh
So
man.
yeah, basically Konami's not backing down. They've been making bad decisions for years. You know,
They're doubling down on the bad decisions, fam.
you had the whole pachinko machine disaster.
Oh God.
Pachinko machine? That I want to hear about this.
This was a few years ago, right? I'm gonna look it up really quick. Konami pachinko machines. All
I've
right.
never heard of this.
So basically, Konami's been making pachinko machines for years, but
Yeah.
all of a sudden they just decided to turn their pachinko machines into remakes. Like they made a Metal Gear Solid 3 themed pachinko machine that literally had graphics that were like amazing. Like it's impressive how good it looks for it basically looks like a Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. It's essentially just giving it the 7R treatment or the Resident Evil 2 and 3 treatment to Resident Evil 3 or Resident Evil 3 Metal Gear Solid 3. And
But
it's wasted on a pachinko machine.
yeah, oh my god, that sounds awful.
Like it looked great, and then they're like, "Oh, by the way, this is for a pachinko machine." I'm like, "Get out of here!"
Oh my god.
They should re-release all like their Metal Gear Solid 1 to 3.
I say they just remake the first game. The first game is so ancient at this point. Like,
I mean, I say yeah, like definitely remake the first game, but like I want to see the other ones as well because I
I
tried looking
honestly
for them
say
on
they
the
should
PS
remake the
Plus.
first three, but I think the first game needs it the most because it did get a remake, but it was on GameCube, and it's still old there.
Doesn't nobody like the Twin Snakes?
Twin Snakes is all right.
I remember hearing a lot of people be like, wow, this game sucks ass
It's all right from what I've heard. Like,
in terms
Okay.
of plot anyway.
yeah. So basically, Konami's just making bad decisions. See, what I really want them to do is if they're gonna keep doing that, why don't they just sell all of their IP to PlayStation because they took care of them in the PS1 days. You know, you had your Metal Gear Solids, your Silent Hills,
Yeah.
Yeah.
your
Go to time.
Castlevanias. What's up?
Oh my god, they made Castlevania.
Yeah, Konami made Castlevania.
I forgot.
Yeah. Konami had a great start on the PS1, and then they just got weird.
They have so many good IPs, and they don't use them like good at all.
They don't use
Yeah.
a single one, which is frustrating. Except for Yu-Gi-Oh! But I'm not even going to count that because it's more of a card game at this point.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's not even technically a video game anymore. It's not. Well, they do make video games for it. They do
Yeah.
sell.
Yeah, but they don't make them as much as they used to.
That's
They
sad.
did make. They did come out with Master Duel.
Yeah, I know they came out with that, but I'm saying, like, it's not as often as they used to come out.
Isn't that kind of like a gotcha game too?
Yeah.
Well, not really. Like it. From what I'm told, like from what I've seen, it's basically because it's. If you've ever heard of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, it's very similar to that, where like you get like a lot of the currency on your own. In
Yeah,
fact,
but
like
gotcha games are
if you
still
look
like
at,
that,
like-
though.
I'm just
no,
waiting.
no. Like gotcha games are like a roulette, where like you could go on a roulette and a gotcha game like 30 times and still not get what you want. But like
I mean, but isn't
with
that Yu-Gi-Oh, though?
No. Like literally, like with a booster box, like they have like a booster box showcase style. Like, let's say they have 5 ultra rares, 4 super rares, 4 commons, and then 3 not even rares, right? And like, if you open a pack, and like you will get you'll get a certain amount of cards. The more you put, and you will get closer to that card. Like after you will get that card that you want after a certain amount of pulls,
Yeah, but
and they even keep track for you.
most
That way
gotcha
you know
games
you're
do
getting
that, though.
closer. Not any gotcha game I've seen.
I've seen
It's
quite
literally
a few
just
where
been-
they do that.
It's literally just been a pull, and this is what you get.
I'm just waiting for when they make you buy fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards with NFTs.
No, see, the only reason I'm saying that is Mario Kart Tour kind of does something similar, and that's still marketed as a gotcha game, where you're guaranteed something after a little bit, but like, I don't
Mhm.
know, it's a card game. Like, you're not gonna get the exact specific card that you want every like when you need it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. We can let people fight about it in the comments, I guess.
Yeah,
I'll
probably.
fight, guys.
Enjoy.
All right. Now, speaking of things that PlayStation does, because Yu-Gi-Oh's on there, right?
Yeah.
Bungie, they bought it for how much was it? Like 3.9 billion?
3.9 bill.
I think so.
The original Halo team.
We talked about this like last podcast, but like, wasn't this? Didn't they buy Active? Didn't Microsoft buy Activision for like 79 billion?
It was 79 million, I think.
Oh, 79 million?
Or it was, or no. It was 69 billion. That's what it was.
Yeah, I was gonna say that number seemed a little too low. Jesus Christ!
No, they
Bungie
got this
is-
for 3.9 billion.
I can't believe Bungie's worth like a fraction.
I mean,
of Activision.
you gotta think about it though too. Think about what they. I mean, here I'm gonna pull up a list of what they've made, real quick.
Bungie.
Yeah, I know. Like, I just want to pull up everything that they've made though.
I know
They
they
made,
made like Destiny games, Halo.
Yeah, I just
and-
want to see some of the other stuff too. Like,
What else did they make?
they made some stuff before Halo, but it wasn't anything like crazy. But yeah, you got to think how big Halo to Halo Reach was. Like, 2001 to 2010, I think that series was in its peak.
Wow.
You got to think they made 4 Halo games, and then after that, they made Destiny and Destiny 2, which did
yeah.
big numbers.
Yeah, Destiny's huge. Like, wasn't it always kind of known as like just PlayStation's Halo?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Just-
remember when that came out. Everyone at my school was playing it.
Yeah. Here's a question though. Do you think they acquired them on the off chance that Activision is only going to be exclusive to Xbox?
No, because they already confirmed that they will honor past contractual like agreements with series.
Yeah, but like we don't know how much longer that's gonna last though. Because just them saying that could just be like we're going to take things of like the next like 2 to 3 games in each franchise and then that's it. Like,
Well, it all depends.
because it
Was
Hmm?
Was Destiny ever big on like the Xbox or stuff like that?
Destiny was on Xbox and it was on PlayStation.
Yeah, but like, was there like a big Xbox market for Destiny?
Probably. I mean, it's made by the same people who made Halo, so I'd assume so. I wonder if they're. I see, because here's the thing: them acquiring Bungie would allow them to just make exclusive first-person shooters. So if they ever lose Call of Duty on PlayStation, they got backup.
True.
And looking at how
Interesting.
Vanguard is,
Yeah,
yeah, they're gonna need that contingency soon.
yeah.
Yeah, from what I heard, Vanguard was kind of dead.
Yeah, like I don't think anyone likes it.
Yeah, not
feel free
really.
to correct me.
But
in
like,
comments.
Call of Duty always sells extraordinarily well on PlayStation. Like, if they ever lose that, they're gonna need something to bounce back on.
Yeah.
True. They're gonna need some kind of cushion if they're gonna want to keep making.
Which is
like,
why I think they bought
multiplayer
Bungie in response to Microsoft buying Activision. If I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Yeah,
Mm.
it makes sense. It makes sense. I could definitely say it makes sense.
I'm just glad that EA didn't buy Bungie. They're like ruin companies.
Oh my god, EA! Don't even get me started on
Don't even
half
get
the
me
stuff
started.
EA has done.
Ugh.
Just rest in peace, BioWare. Holy shit.
I feel like EA's only good game in the past few years was Jedi Fallen Order, because it didn't even feel like an EA game. There was no microtransactions. The only microtransaction stuff that there was cosmetic.
After Battlefront 2, I'm always team anti EA.
That's fair. My only exception is Jedi Fallen Order, and that whole series, because
Fucking-
they're very solid single player titles. It feels very much like early 2000s EA.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Battlefield series like took such a hit like recently.
I know.
Like I don't know how recently like the past Battlefields have come out, but like the past Battlefields have just been like absolute shit.
I've kind of forgot about this series, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Save.
Exactly, because no one's talking about it anymore because like everything EA makes just gets ruined.
Their last game was last year, and I didn't even know about it.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought Battlefield was just part of Call of Duty. My
Battlefield
God,
is a
longest
yearly
time.
series. Hello.
I haven't heard Battlefield's name in like 5 years. What the hell?
It's a
Battlefield-
yearly series. They've had a game every year since 2002.
Oh no.
They've been along longer than Call of Duty.
Even BioWare with Anthem, like, have you guys heard the horror stories that happened
Yes.
during that game's development? Like, holy
Yeah.
shit!
And correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure like when it was finally ready and done, it was bricking consoles left and right.
Yeah, and it was, and also they didn't even have like the finished product until like they didn't even start working on it until like 6 years into the development
Oh no.
Oh,
of 7.
Oh my god.
How do you
bruh.
how do you ruin it so bad?
You just drop a ball. You just drop the ball so bad.
I don't know how you can do that. Like it's absolutely ridiculous.
I don't know how much time you have to waste to do that, fam.
I know.
Apparently like the devs couldn't even test the game.
Oh my god.
Like
How?
when they were testing the online, they couldn't even test
Who's
it because it just didn't work.
who's leading these companies, fam, in the development?
I know. All right. Here's another thing. So speaking of PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
How about them putting MLB on the Switch?
That's Major League Baseball, right?
Yes.
Major League Baseball games on the 3DS.
No, on the Switch. The
Oh.
newest MLB game, which is a first-party PlayStation game, is coming to the Switch.
Where did I hear 3DS?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think you're getting old, man. I think you're getting old, Sarge. Do you need to go to bed, old man? Do you need to go to bed?
Yes.
Shush.
No, but
Anyway.
this is kind of huge. Like, PlayStation is putting their game on a Nintendo console.
I can't believe
If
it.
if I had to guess, Nintendo must have paid Sony a big ass chunk of change.
Yeah, because I know
MLB?
yeah, the MLB games are first-party Sony games.
Yeah, but why MLB of all games to pay a
Because-
megaton?
Because here's the thing, right? And there's two reasons. First, the MLB as a division told Sony to put their games on other platforms from the MLB series, or they're going to lose the license for it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
And I don't think
MLB.
Sony wanted to lose the license for it because that's a hefty paycheck.
Yeah,
So
MLB is loaded.
last year they put the game on Xbox. This year they're putting the game on Switch, which is really interesting. And I think Nintendo wanted in for two reasons. One, that's a hefty amount of change. Two, the Switch is severely lacking on sports titles.
True, that's a genre that could open them up big to get like sports fans into buying their consoles.
You're gonna get even
Yeah.
more people. I
That's
think they're trying
double
to.
revenue stream.
Yeah,
They need Switch Sports or whatever they'd call it.
yeah. See, because here's the thing. I think they're trying to outsell the PS2 with the Switch, which is totally doable at this point.
Yeah.
Especially if we're only in the halfway point of the Switch's life.
Yeah, they sold more than the Wii, right?
Yeah, they've already sold more than the Wii.
I think they even sold more than the Wii U.
Well, yeah, the Wii U barely sold anything. So
Well, they probably passed that in like the fucking first week. Holy shit!
yeah, but essentially, by them putting that on there, that opens up a whole new market. It's a lot like when superhero movies come out. You're already going to have a built audience for that because they're such iconic characters. Like when you get a Batman movie coming out or a Spider-Man movie coming out, you're gonna get a humongous crowd just because it's Batman or just because it's Spider-Man.
True. They're arguably two of the biggest, most well-known superheroes of all time.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like if they put more sports games on the Switch, you're gonna get more people who aren't really into games that just want to play some sports games to get a console.
True.
That is
That's
actually
what I'm
pretty
saying.
good.
Like,
It's a double revenue stream they can open up for them putting MLB on there.
Yeah.
and plus the Switch is the cheapest of all the consoles out right now. Especially if you go the Switch Lite route. I believe the Switch Lite's only around $200.
I think it's like 250. I think it's like 250.
It's 200 or 250, something like that. And then I think it's $100 difference, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's 200, 300 for the regular Switch, 350 for the Switch OLED. I think that's how the prices work. So, realistically speaking, somebody who's not really into games can go buy a Switch Lite with MLB when it comes out in April, and essentially get the new sports game for $260, and that includes the console. Like
Damn.
that's a steal, honestly. Like, if you're someone who's not really into gaming, and you're like, I want to see this new sports game, like, go ahead. Sports games actually kind of are, like, built for a casual audience, and it gets a lot of people into gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because
They really need to port Wii Sports or something like on the Switch.
Because really, the only sports games I can think of being on the Switch are the terrible FIFA ports.
Ugh.
The terrible FIFA ports, I've not heard of this.
Okay, I'll explain that in a minute. And then the Mario sports games like Mario Tennis Aces and Mario Golf. But no,
But do they really count?
I mean, somewhat. I'm gonna say somewhat, just because they are. It is still the same sport at the core, but like,
If Wii Sports counts,
Yeah.
Mario
Can't they
Power
just make
Tennis or whatever counts.
Can't they just make a Switch sports game at this point, fam?
they really
Yeah,
should.
just remake remake Wii
But
Sports Resort. dude.
back
No,
on
just
the
continue it.
back on the terrible
Make it better.
FIFA ports though. Essentially, they took, I forget what version of FIFA it was. I think it's FIFA 16, FIFA 17. And all they kept doing was releasing the same game every year on the Switch, but they
Why?
changed out the roster. Because I guess the new engine doesn't work with the Switch. So they keep releasing an old version of the game with a different roster every time. It's so funny.
Bruh.
That's like a scam.
It really is. It was so bad that IGN just copy and pasted the review from last year. They said EA is gonna copy and paste the FIFA game on Switch. Well, we're gonna copy and paste our review.
Fair. You know
They-
what?
they should-
Fair.
Chad.
They should have copy pasted it, but fucking like lowered the score.
I
like,
think they
two,
did
like,
lower the score. I don't remember if they did or not, but I know that they didn't review it nicely.
As he should.
fucking- the same game every year, quite literally. They have like the FIFA 17 logos, like in FIFA 19 on the Switch.
Yeah, it was hilarious. The other thing that's coming to Switch are the Humongous Entertainment games. Did you guys ever play those as kids?
Ooh,
Humongous Entertainment.
backyard
Yes.
baseball,
Backyard Baseball was a good one. I used to love that game.
backyard sports
The
overall. fam.
backyard sports games were fantastic. Those ones I loved. The putt games. You know, you had your Freddy Fishes, you had your Pajama Sams.
Bro,
Freddy
Pajama
Fish.
Sam was my fucking shit back in the day. That was my childhood.
But Freddy Fish though,
I-
fam.
Freddy Fish though
I-
was fantastic.
I
I
never played
regret
Freddy
to
Fish,
inform.
but I played Pajama Sam.
What's
I
up,
regret
Sarge?
to inform you. I regret to inform you that I've never played any of those games.
Okay, but you're a baby, so
True.
You get a pass this time.
you get a pass.
Hell, we were babies when that game came out, so we'll let you slide on this one.
Yeah, but
Well, I was
Derek,
slightly
Derek,
older,
Derek
but-
was a little kid. Me and
I
you
grew up
were-
with it.
Yeah, Derek was the actual ages that they were intended for when they came out. We just kind of played them, Blitz.
And it was raw.
True.
The only games I played were like those weird knockoff like games that like cartoon companies would make, like fucking handy mandy games or something.
Ah, okay.
Oh my god.
But like,
Fucking
Oh.
watch out, Mr. Lopart, the game.
yeah, but like these games were just so many classics for like 90s and like early 2000s kids. And I mean like early 2000s kids, like 2001 being the cutoff.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I think even then you're kind of stretching it.
Yeah.
But I used to love these games, man. And now they're coming
Man.
on Switch. See, what would be perfect is if they bring the entire Humongous Entertainment library to Switch.
This might be the first step, fam.
If they bring over the entire thing, I might have to pick up one or two of them.
Bro.
Like, some of those games just hit different.
They do.
And yeah, they're kids'
Yeah.
games. Like, they're like little kids' games, but like they hit different, man.
They
Yeah,
hit
sometimes
different,
we'll-
they're wholesome, and they're fun.
Sometimes
Yeah.
the little kids games are like actually like some of the best games ever.
Yeah, like, I used to play, did you ever play Freddy Fish 2, Derek?
Yeah.
Freddy Fish 2 was my favorite one, man.
Way back in the day, fam.
Yeah, Freddy Fish 2 was a good one. What was another one? Putt Putt Saves the Zoo. I used to love that game.
I love the names.
I know. Was Pajama Sam? I don't remember all the titles for these, but
I'm just
They-
waiting for one I recognize.
the Spy Fox games. I never really played them. I played a demo of it though.
Oh.
Fucks.
It was like Spy Fox and dry cereal. I know they sell a lot of these on Steam. But now they're like actually like on a console.
Now they're like really easy to get their hands on.
Yeah. So you got like Putt Putt Saves the Zoo. That was a fun one.
We have Pajama Sam, and what was his sequel title?
There's Pajama Sam 2, Thunder and Lightning Aren't So Scary.
Oh my god, yes.
Pajama Sam 3, You Are What You Eat From Your Head to Your Feet.
Oh my god, I think I remember that one. Oh god.
You had Freddy Fish, in the Case of the Missing Kelpsies, Freddy Fish 2, and the Case of the Haunted Schoolhouse. I used to love that game, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if they ported over the entire library, I'd be like,
And I missed the genre of games.
oh yeah, it was a
Holy
whole
shit.
point and click thing. Like,
I was born in the wrong time, man.
you were.
Hey.
So yeah, that one is that like. Do you have any games that you want ported to Switch? Like, while we're on the topic of
Ported
things
to-
being ported.
Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Okay.
That's my
Yo.
number one. That's like the only game on Wii U that has not been ported that is actually good.
Wind Waker and
And
Twilight
Nintendo
Princess
Land.
would like to have a word with you.
Hang on. Yeah, I forgot about those two. I'm not gonna lie.
We already
but,
have an
like,
HD version of them. We could just reuse them.
Yeah. But Xenoblade Chronicles X is my number one. That game's so good.
All right, all right.
I was more or
Let's-
less talking about originals.
Right.
Nintendo Land also needs to come.
Yeah, but Nintendo Land's kind of going to be a hard one because that game was built for the Wii U gamepad.
True, but there you could always build it around the Switch too, or like make a Nintendo Land too.
I think making a Nintendo Land 2 would be a better idea because a lot of those games required 5 people, and the 5th person usually had the Wii U gamepad.
True.
So I can't really see it working like that unless they just flat out made a second Nintendo Land that was built around the Switch.
They make like a second controller that has like a touchpad, like the PS4 or something.
Maybe. I don't know.
All right, let's move on to the next person.
Oh,
Blitz, what do you
yeah.
think?
Blitz, do you got any games that you want like ported to Switch? Like,
I can't really think of anything myself right now, but honestly, like I can't say I have anything, but you know what? I'll be interested to see what comes next.
all right, how about you, Derek?
Final Fantasy 13, fam.
That would actually be a really good Switch port. Like, I think like a lot of like PS3 360 era games would be so good on the Switch.
Yeah.
Knowing Square, it's going to be a cloud version.
No.
No, because this one could actually run. I mean, I say that, and we get 1.5, 2.5 as a cloud version for some reason.
You.
I wonder if it was just to be consistent with 2.8 and 3 being cloud versions.
That's not a good excuse.
No, it's not a good excuse, but I wonder if that's the reason.
If that's the excuse, then why not just fucking not make those versions?
I don't know, man. See, really, I think if we're talking games that would be neat to see ported, I want to see this come up at some point. But how about they port the PS3 360 version of GTA 5 to the Switch?
The GTA 360.
G- Because that would be interesting to see GTA 5 on Switch, but it's an older version of the game. Like, just having GTA 5 on the go would be quite interesting.
Huh.
The PS3 one could work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like the PS4 version's like a much bigger version of the game. Like you're still getting your main story content and everything.
So there wouldn't be any online.
No, the online was on PS3 360.
Yeah, but like,
It's not as good, but like it's there. Like
did they not take down the servers yet?
no, I don't. I think the servers are still
No, they
up.
did. No, they did.
Did they?
Yeah, they took it down a while ago.
Yeah, that makes sense. Everyone's gonna be playing the like HD versions. But main story would be good.
Oh, they took it down the end of the year. That's what it was. They took it down the end of last year.
Yeah.
Damn,
But
2021? Jeez.
yeah, it shut down December 16th of 2021.
Surprised I never heard of this.
But like, I wonder if they'd be able to like bring back a server to run just a Switch version of the PS3 360 servers.
I don't think it'd be worth it, honestly.
No, but see, here's the thing. You know, like, yeah, you probably won't get as many people, but like, I definitely could see a small niche community playing GTA 5 on Switch online.
I guess.
Be interesting.
GTA 5
Yeah.
on Switch, that would be kind of weird.
Be kind of weird, but I'd like to see it, honestly.
I kind of have my doubts because I feel like it would just lag.
Man,
It'd be
if you
really
make it
laggy.
like the PS3 version, I don't think so.
Then again, Breath of the Wild is like a really breathtaking fucking game, and that like barely lags unless you're doing glitches.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like if they really sit down and optimize the sport, I think it could be an excellent game on the Switch.
Yeah, true. That's definitely true.
Because I feel like that's a problem with a lot of Switch ports. They really just kind of plop it on there, and it's like, okay, here it is. Like
Did
they don't
anyone-
really sit down and like optimize their games, which is why a lot of games on Switch just run so bad. Like, yes, it's running on the Switch, but did you optimize it for the Switch? No. So it's gonna run terrible.
How did the like GTA trilogy like remakes like translate to the Switch? Were they like good?
They were Cloud too.
Were
They
they?
were Cloud. I heard they were Cloud.
Let me see.
Oh, that's
I'm
That's-
gonna check on the website right now. No, they're not cloud versions.
They're not?
No,
I heard they were Cloud.
maybe at first.
I think what you're getting confused with is it was digital only first. They're just coming out with the physical version now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they ran on there. They were 30 FPS on there, but like they ran.
All right.
Like I feel like if they just don't lazily put it on there, it could be one of the best Switch games. Like
Yeah.
Nintendo first party games.
They'd like, try on that though.
Hmm?
Do you think they'd really try on that though, of like GTA 6 on the horizon?
They might as like a compensation, like, hey, we can't get GTA 6 to run on the Switch, but here's GTA 5. Like, there's gotta be like a small minority out there who only have a Switch that would love to play some GTA, and they only have like the GTA trilogy on Switch. Like, I wonder if there probably is a fair bit of people out there who don't have a PlayStation or Xbox or PC to play it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. There's always a market somewhere.
Like, I could totally see them being like, hey, we can't get GTA 6 to run on the Switch, and we don't want to make a cloud version of the game, so how about we port GTA 5 to Switch?
True.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to see that on Switch. What are some other games that'd be awesome on the Switch? I'm just trying to think of a few, like, maybe like one or two more that could bring up like a little discussion.
I'm trying. I'll search for like my Wii U games. See, maybe Mario Galaxy 2.
Yeah, I'm surprised that didn't come with 3D All Stars, to be honest with you.
Yeah, like Mario Galaxy 2 is so good. I'm surprised it didn't come with it either.
Actually, I think I just thought of something that'd be interesting.
What's that?
What if they made armored editions for the other two versions of the Arkham games and then put them on Switch too,
That'd be
like what they did
interesting.
with Arkham City?
I'd say the Sonic Adventure games would be good.
Yeah.
I just think they need a lot older titles on Switch. Like, there is a crowd for them.
True, fucking Virtual Console's awesome. That's like all I got on the Wii U Virtual Shop
Yeah.
was just Virtual Console. Let's see.
All right, I got a question for everybody.
Let's hear it.
Did you guys know about Legends Arceus, like how well it's selling?
Yeah, I heard it's like over 6 million in like a week.
It's doing better than Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl.
It's looking to do Sword and Shield numbers.
All right, yeah, I think it's close to it already.
Yeah.
There are 3 times that we have had world peace during the pandemic. All right. The first time was when everyone was playing Among Us. Or no, Among Us was later. So the first time was when everyone was playing Animal Crossing. The second was when everyone was playing Among Us. And the third is when everyone's playing Legends Arceus. I feel like everybody has that game. Like that's all I've been
True.
seeing on the timeline for the past week. It's just Legends Arceus.
I don't even own it, and I know so many things about it.
Sarge, you should get on it. It's a really phenomenal
It's
game.
a
I-
very, very good game.
I know that there's a glitch where if you hold a Pokeball, you can go up steep slopes.
Yeah, I
can throw
found out
Pokemon
about that one. I want to play around with that later after we finish recording the podcast before it gets patched.
You can throw.
Oh, they're patching that?
I have no idea. I just want to do it before they patch it because usually how it works is someone shares an interesting glitch with a Switch game, and Nintendo just patches it suddenly the next week.
I hate. I love glitches, bro. They ruined Sonic Boom. Like the only like redeeming quality of that game was the Knuckles flying glitch, and they patched it.
Ugh.
It's just so lame.
But yeah, Blitz, I know you've played it. Derek, how far are you in Legends Arceus?
I'm still in the beginning, fam.
Alright, what are your thoughts on it so far from the little bit that you've played?
It's pretty raw.
Yeah, how about you, Blitz?
I played and beat it, and admittedly, I'm the only one of us, four of us that actually have beat it. But I will say this: this is by far the best Pokemon game I've ever played,
I'm gonna
especially in
be
terms of
honest.
story.
I'm gonna be honest. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, my favorite ones. I played Legends Arceus. They're my second favorite now.
Ooh,
Legends Arceus is really good, man. Like, I
It
kind of
is.
hope. Like, I feel like this is a solid groundwork for Pokemon going forward.
I feel like this is probably going to become like the best new sub series of Pokemon.
See, I don't even think they need to make it a sub series. Just make it the main series.
Well, like this. Well, I'm saying like when I mean sub series, I mean like not like the like turn-based little standoff thing what we normally get.
Yeah. But like, I know Legends Arceus is being counted as a main series game, so
If so, honestly, what they could do is maybe like whenever there's like there's a remake of a past region on the horizon, make a Legend version to go alongside it.
that'd be interesting.
Rip
Alright.
up the Pokemon.
We got a bit of sad news to discuss though.
What's a sad, fam?
Alright, Gilva Sunner shut down his account.
Yeah, I heard about that. That was
I'm not-
yesterday, right?
Who is that? I'm not
Uh,
familiar with this.
This channel basically just ripped game soundtracks and just put them up. Like, most of it was Nintendo music.
Yeah, like whenever you look up like a soundtrack on YouTube, that's what his account was.
Yeah.
Oh, so he was one of those kinds of channels.
Yeah, basically, Nintendo just, like, came after his channel and, like, made him take down, like, 1,500 some videos.
I heard that was an impersonator.
No. We figured out it's actually the real Nintendo.
Really?
Somebody did
So-
some digging, and it was based off of when Nintendo was being stingy and wouldn't even let you post gameplay on YouTube. And it had the same thing. Like, it just said Nintendo. It didn't say Nintendo of America or Nintendo of Japan.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, so Nintendo Ninjas legit targeted this man.
Yeah,
Like, they
so
wanted-
basically he deleted his entire channel because he just doesn't have any point to do it anymore.
Bruh.
So they basically made him wipe out the majority of his backlog.
Yeah. And see, here's
Well-
the...
Well, I mean, he decided to delete his account.
Yeah, but like...
after 3K videos lost.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you though? Like, they know
Like,
you're
totally-
being targeted at that point.
I totally get his decision. Like, fuck,
True.
11 years of videos, fucking a third of them are taken down. Holy shit!
Yeah,
I'd be depressed.
I'd be depressed too, but like, okay, now this might be considered like a nuclear take. But like, admittedly, like, what he did is like he was pushing the envelope of what was considered fair use or not. If he was just like extending soundtracks in the game,
I mean, yeah, but to be fair though, like, we don't have a way to listen to Nintendo music officially for the most part.
See, I wouldn't. I would agree with you, but if Nintendo actually released their effing music,
Yeah. Well, Nintendo really doesn't release their music, and like it's not like they can't. Like Spotify is right there.
Oh yeah, sure. There are definitely routes to do it, but just because the company chose not to, that doesn't give him the right to do it. To just
Right.
basically
I
bypass
get.
fair use.
Yeah, I get what you're
But, like
saying.
that's what I'm saying. It does suck. It does suck. But like, let's call a spade here. He was kind of asking for it when you're pushing the envelope like that.
Yeah, but like my whole other thing too is like if Nintendo's going to go after him, like why not just put your songs on like Spotify? There's a whole demographic for that. Like
Yeah, I don't.
does
There
Nintendo
is.
in 2022 really expect us if we want to listen to a specific game track to boot up our Switch and like boot the game up and listen to it that way? Because that's really annoying.
Yeah, like it's either one or the other. Like, I totally respect the channels that release music as long as like the other company isn't doing that. But like, if the company is doing that, yeah, take the videos
But
down.
see, here's my other take on the whole fair use debacle. Sega literally endorses people just putting up their soundtracks even though they release them. Like,
Plus, they don't even make money. They
yeah,
don't even make
no,
money from it. No monetization, no
yeah,
nothing.
there's no monetization on any of the soundtrack videos.
He doesn't do it for a cent. He just puts
See,
them up.
because
So
I'd
people can
understand where
do
you're
it.
coming from, Blitz, if he got paid for it, but like he gets no ad revenue.
No. Like, let me just tell you right now. Like, admittedly, like when I say like I do kind of feel bad for the guy because believe me, like I listen to like extended soundtracks on YouTube as well. But I'm saying like we gotta call a spade here. They are kind of poking the bear by doing it. Like like they're basically he's basically poking the bear and complaining about being mauled.
I mean,
Like you know what you're gonna do, what's gonna happen if you keep poking the bear, more and more and more and more, and then now they're like they finally come for you, and
I get it. I get it.
see what I think Nintendo should do. They'd make so much money off of this, right? How
Just
about they
release your
open up
album.
their own streaming service with their own music on it, right?
Oh my fucking god. Yeah.
Because here's the thing: you can charge $10 for that. If only a million people subscribe, which is not a lot, but like let's say you have only a million, right? That is $10 million right there.
I would pay $10 just to listen to the fucking Xenoblade track without like plugging in YouTube because YouTube takes so much data.
Yeah, like
true.
that is my whole thing at the end of the day. Like Nintendo should just make their own Spotify. They could literally call it something stupid like Nintendo's, and I'd still buy it.
Okay,
Nintunes.
Nintendo's actually kind of has a nice ring to it. That's not
It
stupid at
does.
all.
It does.
Hang on. Nintunes.
Okay, that sounds too much like Nicktoons.
Yeah,
Hey, it sounds better than the other one.
Nintendo's.
Nah, I actually unironically like Nintendoons better. It sounds kind of catchy.
Like charge $10 for it, right?
Nintendoons.
And you can put all the Mario soundtracks on there, all the Zelda soundtracks, all the Pokemon soundtracks.
Actually, they can't do Pokemon. Like the Pokemon like company themselves own.
Well, yeah,
their music.
I know, but like I'm saying, like they could partner with them. Like I don't think that they have too much of an issue. They could have it on both.
I wouldn't even mind if you could just buy it. Like it wasn't on the streaming service, you had to buy it. Like I would.
Yeah, like I think a lot of people would, because that's the thing. Nintendo music is just so good.
You know how
But,
much I would pay to listen to the Xenoblade soundtrack?
yeah, like honestly,
Hey, same with me with Astral Chain soundtrack too. Like, oh my god, like soundtrack was
Xenoblade
actually top
OST
tier.
Xenoblade OST is so good, all of them. Except
Yeah.
X. That one's a bit lacking. Oh boy, is it lacking.
Oh god.
oh
Hot
boy.
take.
All right, so do you guys want to bolt through a few little points on here?
Sure.
Sure.
All right, so Nintendo on with their stance on NFTs, they basically like the idea, but like they don't know how to do it, so they're just
Good.
not gonna do it,
Good.
which is kind of based.
Good. You know what? I can respect that. I can actually respect that.
Yeah.
Fun comes in when they figure out how to do it.
Yeah, but
If they
like,
figure out-
really, they want to do it in a way that would benefit everyone, and they can't figure out how to do it, so they're just not doing it.
Yeah, you know what? That's smart. Don't know how to do it? Just throw in the towel. Don't deal with it. Just don't deal with it.
Yeah, another quick thing. Suicide Squad, the game, got delayed to next year.
Not next year.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out this year. They've been saying 2022 for like the past 2 years. And now 2022 rolls up and they're like, next year.
Bro,
I
we
didn't
haven't
even know there was a Suicide Squad game coming out.
How did you not know that?
actually how yeah that was they literally announced that at the exact same time as they did Gotham Knights.
There's Gotham Knights.
Yeah.
What's that?
Boy.
Bro, that's the other Batman game that's getting made too.
Dude, apparently I've been in like a hibernation cave for like the past 6
Like-
months.
Bro, Sarge, no, not even 6 months. Have you just been living in a cave for like the past year and a half?
Yeah, you little bear.
Well, okay, maybe I did hear about one of those, but like that was so long ago at that point that I completely forgot about it. I don't really think about the Suicide Squad that much.
No, it's to be fair, like the game's kind of just been existing.
It's been existing, but they haven't shown anything in like a long ass time. So I'm like, yeah, no, this game's not coming for a while. That's kind of just what I've always coined in my head.
Yeah, so that got delayed to 2023. The Nier Automata anime got announced.
Really?
Yeah.
That one, I'm curious how they're going to do. Like, admittedly, with how I don't, I'm curious. I'm not gonna instantly say it's gonna be trash, but like with the way Nier games are structured, it's going to be very hard to borderline impossible to get this right. Because like Nier games go like different routes. So like what it, like they're gonna have to figure out a way to make like a canon storyline that they could tell in one go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
That's gonna be really hard for Nier.
Yeah, I'm not
Alright.
gonna instantly say it's gonna be trash, but like it's gonna be very very hard.
I will say though, we know for a fact that show is going to be gorgeous to look at.
Probably.
Like
Probably.
the show could be bad all at once, but like those visuals though, I guarantee you are going to be fantastic.
Hey, if they can at least get music going that's as good as Nier, I will give it a watch regardless.
Yeah. All right.
I assume it would be near to your heart.
Shut up, Sarge.
Don't ever say that again.
All right. The last
Never say this again.
news topic for today:
Ooh.
the Dwayne Johnson video game movie.
Ooh, I actually have a theory on what that could. I have a theory that could.
I
that
want
could
to
actually
see
be
something
really
really
good.
really quick. Dwayne Johnson video.
So he never actually said what it's gonna be, right? He just said he's gonna be in a.
Here,
game.
I'm gonna pull up the thing.
Yeah,
Dwayne Johnson says that he's doing another video game movie. We're going to bring one of the biggest, most badass games to the screen, one that I've played for years.
One that he's played for years. Let me look.
I have an idea.
So we know for a fact that the franchise has to be at least a few years old.
yes.
That doesn't really narrow it down at all.
It can narrow down a few things. Like when I'm saying like a few years old, I mean like when you say he's played it for years, I'm thinking like 10 plus.
Like, The Rock's getting up in years, so like this ain't something that's only like a few years old.
I'm thinking like 10 plus, maybe even 20 plus.
Could I say my theory? Because
Yes.
I got a good one. I'm thinking it's gonna be God of War. I'm thinking it's gonna be God of War.
That's what I'm thinking too.
I'm thinking God of War because like it's been around for a long time, and admittedly, The Rock's already built like Kratos, and his head is shaped like his too. Like actually, unironically,
Yeah,
He's the
like
most likely.
if he
Like-
gets a beard going, he will actually be the spitting image of the man.
right. Like God of War has been around since 2005. And you know, if he said he's been playing it for years, like maybe he started with God of War 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
like
it could
we
be
don't really
anything,
know
right?
what Dwayne Johnson plays.
It could be anything. It could be fucking Animal Crossing.
Nah, I don't think it'd be Animal Crossing the movie. It's starring Dwayne
Anim-
Johnson. Like, nah.
Action based.
Animal Crossing starring starring Dwayne Johnson, The
It's
Rock.
No,
called
see,
Nook.
see, I'd expect more something like Animal Crossing starring Danny DeVito.
Bro.
Danny DeVito.
But like, no, real talk. Another idea that I was thinking. What the heck is that game called? I gotta think. Give me a minute.
Dwayne
Do you guys
Johnson
actually have
as
any
the-
serious ideas?
That
I
was my
had-
serious
Right,
idea.
right. I'm saying more Sarge and Derek because those two are in the peanut gallery right now.
Kingdom Hearts.
No.
The serious answer would probably be Resident Evil 2. No, not just Resident Evil 2, just a Resident Evil movie, like Mr. X.
See, I could see that, but like, why would he hype it up as like one of the biggest video game movies if we've already had a whole bunch of Resident Evil movies?
I have one other idea.
What's your other idea?
This one's a little bit more interesting. It's he could end up. What if they end up doing a Halo movie?
That I could see.
Because Halo is another game that's been around for years. And
Halo's been around even longer.
yeah. And like
Yeah,
he's,
I can believe
he's
that.
low key kind of built like Master Chief too. So like if they could stuff him in an army suit with the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Halo sounds likely as well. Do you think they would show Master Chief's face and it's just Dwayne?
They probably
Probably.
would.
God
I
of War
could
and Halo, I feel like are my top two guesses
Yeah.
for this.
I'm trying to look through. Maybe. Do you think GTA would be like
No,
in the running? Like one of the.
Mm.
I'm not talking about 5. I'm talking about
I
like,
don't know how Grand
Hey.
Theft Auto would work really
Yeah,
as a movie.
Yeah, GTA I feel like wouldn't work as a movie. And also, Sarge, not only that, if we go back even further than 5, I don't think you'd be legally allowed to play that as a movie in movies today. It'd probably get cancel culture down to the next dimension.
Grand Theft
The
Auto
Vice
movie
City.
would be interesting, but I think it'd be one of the worst movies of all time.
Which one?
No, I'm saying Grand Theft Auto would be interesting as a movie. I think it'd suck.
Yeah, it sucked. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
Grand Theft
I don't
Auto,
think
I
it
feel,
works.
is at its peak when you're actually in the game. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think it's as fun to watch as it is to play, unless
Dwayne
you got like a
Johnson.
good crowd playing.
Dwayne Johnson as the Inkling from Splatoon,
No,
or
Oh,
no,
God.
Captain Cuttlefish.
no. Alright, what are some other ones?
Final
That'd be-
Fantasy 14.
Final
I'm trying to
Fantasy
actually
14, the
closer.
movie. Oh my god,
That would be raw.
it would be raw.
yeah. What if they did a 7 movie?
Final Fantasy 7 movie? But see, he said he's starring in it.
He could play as Barrett.
He could, but I'm thinking something more like lead role, like Kratos or Master Chief.
Mm.
Resident Evil would be an option if they didn't already make like 20,000 Resident Evil movies. Like, I don't know why he'd be
Yeah.
hyping up that much.
He could pull a really good Barrett.
Yeah.
The dude's fucking jacked. He could do it. I feel like he really could.
What are some other ones?
I'm just looking for my game library right now.
Alright, here's an interesting one. Castlevania.
I've
Who
never
would
played
he
that
be
game,
playing?
but
Who would he be playing?
Make it a completely original story that just takes place in the Castlevania universe.
Yeah, who's balding in the Castlevania universe?
Well, the Rock's already bald.
Yeah, who's balding in the Castlevania universe?
No one right now.
Yeah, Dracula's not bald. None of the Belmonts are bald.
What, you're saying they can't just make a new character? Like,
I don't know, like that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like it would kind of be weird if like in the middle of Trevor and Simon they had like this weird bald guy.
See, I'm
As
just
like,
kind of more like thinking like interesting stuff because like he had Rampage. Like he didn't play any of the monsters in Rampage. Like that was pretty much all that there was to the Rampage series was he just played as Universal monsters.
hmm.
What if they're doing a Gears of War movie?
Ooh.
What if he was like in a Ratchet and Clank movie as Captain Quark?
No. See, I'm wondering if they're doing a Gears of War movie as well.
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid the movie would be insane. I don't think
We
cinema's ready for Kojima's storytelling.
we should just come up with movies and just come up with like
Though-
what role
though
would he
see-
be in?
Seeing Dwayne Johnson as Snake, though, that would be so hype.
In Metal Gear Solid, fucking Solid Snake. I don't know about that one, Chief. That one's a bit odd. That's an odd choice.
It's an odd choice, but I kind of dig it, honestly.
I could see him playing the old man from Metal Gear Solid 3. You know, the one where if you wait a week, he dies.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but like, I don't know, man. Maybe they're doing a Mass Effect movie.
Him as Shepard.
I could see it.
Yeah. I could
Like,
see it.
like we got Mass Effect as an idea, Halo, God of War. God of War is the one I want to see the most.
I want to see God of War most too.
Especially considering that that Sony has said that they're going to make so many PlayStation media that's not games. I wonder if a God of War movie is there.
Boy.
Like, well, let's imagine they based off the game, like the 2018 game.
Yo, wait. Who would play Atreus and Balder? Those are the two I want to know the most of. Actually, wait, no. What about Mimir too? What about Mimir?
Yeah.
Well, Atreus would probably be just some random kid actor. I don't think.
Don't say Tom Holland.
I was gonna say Tom Holland.
Who would be? Who would play?
He's 25.
Who would play a good Balder?
Who would play a good Balder? That's what I
Tom
want to know.
Holland.
No, Balder. No. There is somebody who I'm thinking of, and it is right on the tip of my tongue.
Describe them. Maybe I'll.
No, I can't really describe them. It's just the name that's on the tip of my tongue.
Yo, what about Chris Evans as Balder?
Chris Evans, I could see being a good one. There's another.
Or who was the guy who played Thor in the Avengers movie?
Chris Hemsworth.
Yo, what if he played Balder?
I could see that.
What if he played Thor?
Shut up, Sarge.
Doesn't Thor show up at the end?
Yes,
I
but
never played the game.
God of War Thor is not Marvel Thor.
Yeah, no.
Not by any means.
It just becomes part of the MCU.
I'd shoot
Kratos.
myself.
Kratos is now in Avengers 4.
Bro, I'd say, goddamn, the event Marvel's taking a dark turn.
Ooh.
Vin Diesel.
Balder. Ragnarok 2. Vin Diesel.
You thought you had enough of me, The Rock.
That was a
What?
delayed
I kind of
reaction.
just want to see The Rock and Vin Diesel have a fight.
I've been waiting for
Fast and
this.
Furious movie.
No, but I'm talking like full on like X and like blood. You know how raw that would be.
This is for not being in the next Fast and Furious movie.
No, I don't know, man.
With Hobbs
Who would
and
be-
Shaw.
Who do you think would be good for Freya?
Oh, let me think. Hmm. What the heck is her name? There's somebody I'm thinking
What's the-
of.
Who's the lady who played Scarlet Witch?
Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Olsen, I feel like could probably pull it off.
I mean, I know Frey's supposed to be like an older character. What if we got like Winona Ryder as Freya?
Who'd she play? Who'd she play? I'm not familiar with her.
Winona Ryder is she so like right now she's kind of most known for being in Stranger Things, but like she's like been in a lot of things. Here, I'm gonna pull up a list of some stuff. Can't think of anything right off the top of my head. What are you giggling about? Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that you'd really know her from, Blitz, but
Okay.
what's
Right.
so funny, Derek?
Yeah, what is so funny? Like,
That's my thought.
Oh my god.
Anyways, move on.
From what?
Who would play Atreus?
Did you say Atreus?
I've never played the game, Brett.
It's Atreus, not
Fam.
Atreus. His name doesn't rhyme with goose.
Yeah, you silly goose.
I never played the game. I don't like know how they're pronounced.
You should play it. You should play it.
I feel
It's so
like
I
good.
know.
I feel like Atreus should just be given to like an actor that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Like I don't think we need a big name attached to him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can see
Finn
God of War
Wolfhard.
being a box office success.
It could
Honestly,
be.
same.
Think it would be
I
better than
would
the
go
Sonic
see that
movie?
movie every. Oh my god! I think it'd be. Well, see, here's the thing. I don't think it'd be as better than the Sonic movie in terms of sales because Sonic already has a built audience. Sonic is like Mickey Mouse. Like everyone knows who he is. Whereas God of War, like, yeah, a lot of people know what God of War is, but like, I do the whole grandma test. Like, does your grandma know who the character is? If not, it's not as big as you think it is. That's the test that I go by.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Like, I feel like my grandma has no idea who Kratos is from God of War.
And why should she?
Yeah, but like characters like Mario or Sonic or like
Are super popular.
yeah, or like Kirby, like I feel like she knows all of them because they're super iconic characters.
Yeah.
A bit off topic, but what do you guys think the Sonic movie, like the new one, is gonna? Do you think it's gonna be better, or do you think it's gonna be like?
You think it's
So
gonna be? I think it's either going to be just as good, slightly worse, or slightly better. I don't think it's
I
gonna be
think
leagues better though.
I think it's gonna be way better.
I don't know, man.
In my personal opinion,
I think
They-
it's gonna be good, but I don't think it's gonna be like wow. You know, like
maybe. All I know is they're bringing in Tails and they're bringing in Knuckles, and you know what? That's like a recipe for amazingness.
yeah. What were you gonna say, Blitz?
Oh no, I was just mocking you.
Oh,
Let's look at.
what are you laughing at, Derek?
It's in the controller.
You're
for this
imagining
thing.
Vin Diesel and The Rock fighting each other to the death. That'd be so raw, though.
Your chuckles remind me of like when I sent you like some stupid image of like Sonic horses, and you just laugh for 3 minutes.
All right, but real talk, like I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking, like, in terms of video game movies, and just in general, what is one that you want to see come to the big screen?
A video game movie.
Yeah, like something that we haven't even had yet.
Sonic movie 3.
No, Sarge, something that we haven't had.
All right. I'll be serious. Good question. Actually, I don't know. games are really hard to translate into movies.
Yeah, they
Uh,
are, but like, is there anything that like you'd want to see just become mainstream? That would work as like a 2-3 hour movie.
I was gonna say Xenoblade, but it would not work.
No,
It's
it would
too
not.
big.
That's too long.
None of
I
them
got
would
it.
work.
What's up, Blitz?
Not even X.
Okay. So admittedly, I want God of War to be a movie. I think it would
God of
work.
War would be a fantastic movie.
But I also have another one.
What's up?
What if Sarge, I think you might be interested in this one. What if they made a video game movie out of Judgment?
Judgment I could see working. I could
Ooh.
see Yakuza working. Yakuza would be a huge hidden cult, or like hidden cult, like a hidden gem of a movie. I was thinking
Yeah.
cult classic in my head. That's why I said hidden
But-
cult. But
I don't see. I don't think it would work.
no, see, I could see the
Um,
whole premise of Judgment working though as a movie. That would be
It
a
sounds
fun
good.
movie.
Like, think
It
about it. A
sounds-
serial killer going around whacking nothing but Yakuza.
It sounds really good in theory, but only in theory. Because like I don't know, Judgment is not just about, and like Yakuza 2, it's not just about like, the story. It's about like just fucking around and doing things.
Yeah,
Like,
but you could
that's-
kind of cut that out though. Like,
Yeah, sure, like get all the useless fluff out, but like
I feel like you could have like a very
kind of-
serious movie on your hands. Like, it doesn't even need to be funny.
I don't know, it's just you kind of lose the heart. Is what
I mean,
I'm is what
sure,
I'm
but
more
like, I
thinking.
still think it'd be an interesting movie.
I think it would work better as a TV show.
Yeah, that I could see. If we're talking,
Yakuza maybe
definitely
it's a
better.
show, but I'm sticking my guns to this one. I feel like at least the original Judgment would be a great movie.
Yeah, Judgment would definitely work.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
the whole plot of Judgment just feels like a movie.
Yeah, right?
It really does, especially with like some of the music and like the specific scenes.
All right. I got an idea for a
But
movie.
also here's the other thing. Judgment as like cutscenes, if we're just talking cutscenes, there's like 12 hours worth or something of cutscenes.
You could
How
shorten
are you-
that story up really good though.
Yeah, you definitely can, but like you could maybe cut like 2 hours. 2 hours, maybe 3, maybe 4.
You could
But-
you could change the plot to make it fit. Like,
Or you could even make a trilogy out of them. You could
Yeah,
even make
you
a trilogy
could.
out of this one case. You could make a trilogy.
Out of one game though. Like,
You
like
could.
part
You'd be
1, part
surprised.
2.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I guess I would. I don't know. I could see it working, but there's like this part of me that also doubts.
I got it. This could work as a trilogy. This could work. Judgment could work as a trilogy. Because think about it. Like the first section could focus on Yagami dealing with like the Kyorei clan. Because like admittedly, the Kyorei clan proved to be a bit of a pest for a while in that game. And then Act
We're
2
talk-
could
Are we talking chapter 1 to 4 or something?
no, kind of, because I'm also taking. This will be slight spoilers for the game Judgment, by the way, if you haven't gotten to it. But you know what? It's a 4-year game.
Should I put like a timestamp for when we're
Yes.
done talking about this? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do that in post.
Yeah. So Act 1 could focus on like Taken Kaito dealing with Shioya and his Kyorei clan, and like once that's dealt with, like the second half could focus entirely on like where Taken Kaito are tracking down Hamura to get like info on the mole.
Yeah.
And then like Act 3 could finally go like Yagami versus the mole, and like everything that happens during that bit.
I like it.
I could totally see the scene where where fucking the mole is just running away, in like the ADC hallway.
Yeah,
Like that seemed to be so raw in live action.
that would, especially when he shoots the gas tank.
He's shooting.
All right.
Dude, he goes insane. He shoots everyone.
Who do you guys want to play Yagami though?
The guy who plays him in the game. I can't remember his name at the moment, but that guy.
No, but like if
Vin-
they're going for like an American type of cast, like
Ew,
Vin Diesel.
I'm
fuck
not
that.
saying like I'm talking like English speaking.
No, still, like, what are we talking
Uh,
dubs?
No, not dubs. Like I'm not saying like get The Rock, get this guy, get this guy. No, I'm saying like get people that look the role but also can speak English.
I'm not really
Nah,
I'm not
nah.
really familiar with many actors in that role, so I feel like I probably wouldn't be able to pick a good one.
No. See, here's the thing, Brett. Like, that would just be stupid.
Not
think- I
really.
think
I don't know if
I
you,
think it
I don't
would-
know if you're catching on with what I'm getting.
I know what you're getting, like Asian dudes that speak English. I get what you mean, but like, I don't know. Nah, like I don't think it would work because it would just be weird. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get what you're saying.
I feel like if ever were to happen, I feel like this is really just like we have to see it before we make an opinion type thing.
yeah, like Japanese people like speaking fluent English like is a big stretch.
They could just they could do like they could pull a Squid Game. They could pull a Squid Game.
Yeah, they definitely
Yeah.
could.
Dude, do
They
you,
could pull a Squid Game.
I want to see them get the guy that played Shang-Chi.
wasn't like the voice acting like, weirdly bad? I didn't watch Squid Game.
What
Which
do you
one?
mean?
There are a lot of voice actors in Squid Game.
No, like just the voice acting in general just was off for English.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
like I heard a lot of people would rather like watch it in like Korean, which I'd rather watch it in that too.
Wow.
They got Greg Chun to play to play the main character.
In Yaga play in Squid Game?
Yeah.
Oh god, and that is Talk's voice actor.
That's pretty raw.
Not really, Derek. That's the exact opposite of Raw. Oh god. Shit,
Nah,
man.
but anyway.
No, but
if
see,
I-
I feel like if they made a Judgment movie, I'd like to see them get the guy that played Shang-Chi. I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now.
He could.
if,
Who would he be good for?
if they did make a Judgment movie, I would love to see it like how Old Boy was done, where it's just in like the native language of that country. But
I mean, I could see it working like that, but like I feel like the movie would not do well at the box office if they did it like that. Like if they're
I don't
trying
know,
to have
like
like a
Parasite-
box office hit though, like
Parasite did well, and I'm pretty
Parasite
sure that
did
was,
well, yeah, but like I'm considering that more of a fluke, honestly.
That's one of those things that could. That's one of those animes that actually could work as a live action.
What?
Parasite.
Parasite? Well, yeah, but like, I'm thinking that Parasite movie was more of a fluke because I feel like a lot of the general public who would be into a movie like Judgment would also want to be able to have the cast in English.
True, because I will say this, like I never saw how Greg Chun did Squid Game, so I can't rate his performance there. But he and Crispin Freeman killed it as Talking Kaito
Yeah, like
yeah, I like them in the game.
to the point, like especially with Crispin Freeman as Kaito. I feel like he really helped make the character.
Yeah, like that's like my whole thing though. Like, if you're going to go ahead with this movie, I feel like you just need an Asian cast that can speak English to really bring it. Like,
Make them popular.
because I feel like this movie could work with it being subtitled, but if they really want to get a big audience for it, you need to have an English cast.
Yeah.
Just knowing how most moviegoers are from working at a movie theater, most moviegoers are not fans of dub or of sub movies. I mean, for crying out loud, when we had Spider-Man, right? I'd let them know if there was like like if Spider-Man's theaters were getting full, we also had an open caption showing of it for a few nights, right? I'd let them know about it, and they'd be like, "No thanks." Even though it was the same movie, and the only difference was they're going to have captions on the screen. They were just like, "Nah, we'll go in the packed theater." Even though they could have gone in a theater that would have had like 2 other people in it. They chose
Yeah.
the packed theater. Like, most moviegoers are not a fan of subtitles. That's a very small crowd.
Yeah, I see. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Judgment would be a good one. I'm trying to think of some other ones. I feel like a lot
Yeah.
of PlayStation games would work really well. Like, a lot of like the first party ones.
That's what I'm saying. Like Sony games really excel with their stories.
Yeah.
Do you think a Crash game would work? I mean, a Crash movie would work?
I don't know.
It's a very simplistic thing.
I feel like it'd work better as like a 11-minute cartoon.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Crash, I feel like is better off just left as like a little mini series for cartoons. I don't see that working as like a movie.
I can't really see it working as a movie either, especially when the main character just only says, "Whoa!"
Oh.
Like, I mean, like, at least with Mario, you can at least, like, we know for a fact that he can actually speak English. Like, it wouldn't be too far-fetched to hear him say, a whole sentence or two.
It's a me,
Yeah.
a Mario.
But, like, Crash just doesn't speak, period. He just makes noises. It'd be like having a movie about the Wild Thornberries, but it's only Donnie, and he's the only character to ever show up. It just wouldn't work. It'd get too annoying after a while, I feel.
Yeah, I feel like for movies, your main character has to speak.
If your main character, well, I mean, see, here's the thing. You can go though, because Wally doesn't really speak that much either, but like that movie is fantastic. I feel like you don't need them to speak. I feel like you need to have them not be annoying. Because if you're gonna have like some movies do work with a narrative where nobody speaks at all, but like if you're gonna have your main character not speak, nobody else has to speak either. Or at the very least, not many need to speak. But like, if you're going for, like a Crash movie, for example, I think it'd just be so annoying to see it happen and just hear him go, "Whoa, whoa, whoa," every 5 seconds.
What have we got?
It'd be annoying to listen to. Like, as a game, it works because it's a game. Most game characters are silent protagonists anyways. But like,
Kinda.
Crash would not work.
Crash would
Yeah,
not
Crash
be a good
would not
movie.
work.
It's not like Sonic where he like spits bars every 3 seconds.
You think I had this idea earlier? Speaking of Sonic, what about like the Sonic storybook games
I think.
like Black Knight, Secret Ring?
Oh yeah, those.
You think those would work?
It's like a future project for the Sonic series, sure.
I think they could totally like work as a movie.
See, I knew for a fact I had to save this last point for last because I knew we were gonna get off on a tangent like this.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything else to add on? To the
What about a
whole-
Mario Party movie?
A Mario Party movie? No.
I have one other game idea that could work. Admittedly, it has a silent protagonist, but I feel like the rest of the cast also kind of helps carry it a bit too, where it will like equal it out a bit.
What's up?
Let's hear it.
Astral Chain.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. I don't even think it'd be that weird if they made the protagonist speak in the movie.
Actually, yeah, to be honest with you, if they did it right, I wouldn't even be against it.
Like, there are some characters in that are silent protagonists that, like, if I saw them speak, I wouldn't even question it. But then there's others, like, if they just make Crash just start talking out of nowhere, I'd be like, what the heck is wrong with you?
Yeah, just like this the Skylanders cartoon.
Yeah, the Skylanders cartoon, they gave Crash an Australian accent, and it's just
Oh
like,
my god, that's the most cursed shit ever.
it's so weird. For no
Oh my
reason.
god. Oh, oi mate, how you doing?
Yeah, that's pretty much how he is. But like, see, that's why I wouldn't want a Crash movie, because they'd either make him not talk at all, and he just goes wow, wow, wow every 4 seconds,
That's why I'm
or
worried about the Mario movie, honestly.
no. But see, here's the thing: the Mario movie, if they change his voice up a bit, right? I don't think he'd be as annoying.
I just don't see Mario like talking ever.
No, see, Mario talking doesn't bother me though, because I know for a fact he can speak.
I know he can speak too, but he only ever speaks fucking Italian or unless we're
Speaks
talking about-
Italian, as he says mushrooms and like no, he speaks English but with an Italian
the only-
accent.
The only times he ever speaks English in the games are like the fucking stupid Mario typing games. And those are terrifying.
See, here's the thing: if he changed his voice up, right, I don't think it'd be as annoying. If I'm gonna be
Hello.
completely honest.
I'm gonna fly for you.
No, I'm thinking, given like a thick Brooklyn accent, I'd be so down.
Hey Luigi.
Yeah, like that. Like give him something. Give him something
like
more like
Mario-
the Mario Super Show kind of voice.
You're going in the fucking Mario live action movie territory here. Hey Luigi, can you help me fix these
But
pipes,
even
please?
if they made him like, even if they made Chris Pratt do it more like the Mario Super Show kind of voice, I don't think it'd be as annoying.
Give me those super mushrooms, Luigi. I gotta go get big to save the princess.
I kind of don't know what we're gonna expect. I kind of just want to hear the voice before the movie.
How long have we been waiting? Because it feels like it's been ages since they announced it, and we've heard.
They announced
Nothing.
the movie back in 2018, and we just haven't seen a single trailer yet.
It's a Mario.
The movie's
But
going to
like,
be
what
out.
about when they announced the cast?
They announced the cast in September.
Which was the funniest shit.
Really?
Yeah, it was like September, October, something like that. I think it was
That was
September.
the funniest shit post ever.
I think it was the
That's
end of
bad.
September.
I still can't believe the cast is real. It's so funny. Fucking Charlie Day.
But like, I feel like once we see a trailer, I feel like I could really get my thoughts on the movie.
Keegan Michael
Cause-
Key is Toad.
With a cast like that, there's no way this movie's gonna suck.
I mean,
Or if it does, it's gonna suck fantabulously.
see, here's the thing for me. I think it's gonna be one of those movies where it's so bad that it's good, or it's just going to be genuinely good. There's no in between. But with Illumination's track record, I'm thinking it's more the first one.
It's gonna be despicable.
It's going to be one of the worst movies I've ever watched, but I'm still gonna have a good time watching it because it's going to be so stupid.
They bring in the
Like-
fart gun from Despicable Me.
The only Illumination movie I think I really enjoyed is the first Despicable Me. And that was like 12 years ago at this point.
That's actually depressing how long ago that was.
And it was their only like fantastic movie. And even then it wasn't even like the greatest movie of all time.
Why I still can't believe Despicable Me was released 12 years ago. What the fuck?
Yeah, it came out in 2010.
Dude, I was like 7.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna look
God.
up Illumination's track record really quick right here. Alright. We're gonna go down this whole list.
I was below 10 when that movie came out. What the fuck?
Yeah, so we have Despicable Me. And then they made Hop. Hop sucks.
Oh yeah,
I never heard of Hop.
Hop
it's
is
the one
a.
with-
It's
it's the one about. You're right. I'll explain it. It's
Yeah.
the one with the Easter Bunny, the Easter Bunny movie where the Easter Bunny wants to be the drummer. So if he goes to California to pursue his dream, then he comes back later because he was wrong or something.
all right. If you want to know how ancient this movie is, Russell Brand was still very much relevant.
Who?
Russell Brand.
I was about to say who, but that proves your point.
I never even heard of him.
Funny
I
enough,
think if I show you a picture of him, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about.
funny enough, the guy who plays like Hop's bestie is also Sonic's bestie in the Sonic movie.
Yeah, check the Discord DM that we're in. It's this guy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I do not know who that fucker is.
Never heard of him.
Really? Okay. Well, he was very much relevant at that point. Then they made the Lorax. The Lorax was just okay. It was laughably
That's pretty
terrible.
good.
I remember liking it when I watched it in theaters. With
I thought it
my
was all
mom.
right. Like, I think for me, it was one of those movies where it was so bad it was good. Then there was Despicable Me 2, which was...
Can I be?
Yeah, there was Despicable Me 2, which was alright. The Minions was terrible.
Ugh.
And it just proves my point on why a Crash movie would suck. The Minions just make noises. They're fine for 5 minutes total in a movie. Not all day.
Not the entire.
The Secret Life of Pets sucked. Sing was the most average movie I think I've ever watched. I felt nothing. Despicable Me 3, I haven't even seen, nor do I care to.
I've seen it. It's all right. It's not amazing.
Then you have The Grinch. The Grinch was bad. Like, I had no amusement watching this movie. The only reason I saw the movie is because my sister wanted to see it, and my grandma was like, why don't you come to the movies with us? And I was like, alright, like... Secret Life of Pets 2 I've never seen. Sing 2 I've never seen. All I have to say is I'm really annoyed with the movie, because it's currently playing at my theater. And...
Brett just hates any movies that dare show up at his movie theater.
Yeah, I just don't like
He
it.
hates No Way Home.
No, No Way Home was fantastic. No, but Sing 2, I just don't like because I had to clean up after it. And cleaning up 100 kids' messes is not fun.
But that's not the movie's fault or problem. Hello?
No, but it's leaving a bad taste in my mouth. Plus, every time I've walked past the movie, I've just heard it and it sounded annoying.
Oh my god.
Were you hearing the fucking weird fat pig's voice?
Yeah, I heard that, you remember that, Grubhub commercial when it was a meme? You know the song?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
they brought it in the movie.
That song is in the movie, and I heard it when I walked past the theater the other day. All I hear was, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
I just imagine you just pull the gun to your head at that moment, just
Yeah.
pull the trigger.
And then in terms of upcoming movies, there's another Minions movie, and I saw the trailer for it when I went to go clean up a spill earlier today. Oh my god, did it look annoying.
Wait, what
And-
movie?
Minions: The Rise of Gru. It was supposed to come out last year.
Wait, Minions? I've never heard of this.
It's a sequel to the first Minions movie.
I get that, but like, what the fuck? When did they make this?
It was supposed to come out last year.
I never heard hide nor hear of this.
Yeah, I don't know. It got announced in 2017.
It's kind of depressing how much money, fucking, I can't even remember their name right now. Illumination
Yeah.
makes from these movies. It's kind of,
Illumination just makes money, and I don't know how. I'm going to assume it's the same way that the mattress companies do.
they print money like the fucking Wii, but they don't even deserve it.
No, they're... Like, if they were an actually competent studio, I'd say sure, but, like, when they've only had one, maybe two good movies, in the... how many years they've been running, the 12 years that they've been at studio, like, yikes. That's all I have to say is yikes.
Yikes, indeed.
Basically.
Was that their last movie? The Minions 2?
Minions 2 is their newest movie that's coming out. Their last movie was Sing 2. Minions comes out in July. Pray for me, everyone. And then Mario comes out in December.
Wait, December of this year? Really?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'd assume Mario is almost done though. Like it was announced in 2016.
Speaking of December, to change the subject, what do you guys think of like Sonic Frontiers? Do you guys think that's going to be really good?
Basing it off of the track record of the past few Sonic games, absolutely not.
I got some
God
hope.
damn.
I'm hoping.
I
I
hope
have hope. For it.
I hope it's good, but at the same time, I know deep down it's going to be one of the worst games I've ever played.
We don't know that, Brett. We don't know that. They're
Oh, I
trying
know it
something
deep
new.
down. I've been disappointed too many times.
I know. Brett, I've been a Sonic fan for like since I was in like elementary school, since fucking grade 1. I know disappointment.
And Sonic Art fan.
True.
So again, even more disappointment.
Right.
Shush. Anyway, the point is,
Yeah,
I think Sonic Frontiers has a lot of potential. I think it's going to be really
It
good.
has potential, but like I need to see the game in action first before I make like a full-on decision on it.
True. But I think it'll definitely be good, or at least like be decent.
Perhaps.
They're going in the adventure style, which gives me hope. The
Yeah.
Sonic Adventure games, while janky, have always been good.
But yeah, that is my thoughts.
Yeah.
I see.
Woo!
But yeah, I think on that note, that is a good stopping point for today. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think that's all right.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
So we'll be back in 2 weeks for episode 3. All right. Peace out, everyone.
See ya.
Sarge is a furry.